So, what are we doing today, Louis?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you and the viewers. What we're doing today is we're doing a tier list of all of the Thomas characters from series 1 to 5 back when it was good.
Woo!
I mean, there are a few...
Cannot wait.
Did you like any of the characters from after series 5?
I'm trying to remember kind of that far back.
Emily, there won't be Emily, for example. Do you like her?
Didn't care for her.
Murdoch?
No.
Salty, you love Salty.
I did quite like Salty. I liked his accent.
Yeah?
Yeah. That,
lovely.
That naval vessel. Yes. The little train. Naval train.
It's lovely.
Yeah, he worked in the docks.
He does.
The salty air of the sea.
He does.
Yeah.
So he's your favourite. So where would he go? He would go God, would he?
He was the best there ever was, yeah.
Louis.
Yes.
We're doing a tier list today of all of the Thomas characters.
Including Fergus?
Not including Fergus, not including Murdoch, not including Alfie, I think. Arthur. I meant Arthur. Arthur, Emily, Salty, your favourite.
Yeah. Can we just add Salty in just because...
I don't know how. If I knew how, I would add it, but I don't know how.
So you made this tier list, did you? Yeah, you made this.
I made it. No, I found it online. It's between series 1 and 5, so all of the characters from that. You recently got into watching Thomas, didn't you?
After... And why was that?
Well, a few months ago, I mentioned that I watched it, and you said to me, I thought you always meant that as a joke.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah. I used to joke about it.
There was so much derision from you and hatred about it, and then...
I wouldn't say hatred. I wouldn't go that far to say it was hatred.
Well, it was concern.
I think, it was worry. It was worry. I was full of worry. Yeah. I think it was regression.
Yeah. He's having a breakdown. And then, a month later, you came up to me and you said...
that I was further ahead than you.
Yeah. You'd watched more Thomas than I had.
Yeah.
So, first off, we've got Annie and Clarabel.
Who I think as characters, in all honesty, I couldn't care less about.
Couldn't care less about
No,
Annie and Clarabel.
I don't think as characters that they offered that much.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a lot to say about them, really. They never really said a lot. And if they were saying things, it was normally just them having a go at Thomas for being rude.
Yeah, I think they just went, he's dreadfully rude, is the only line,
yeah. It was just like going around with your grandparents that are just kind of upset with you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It was like taking your grandparents, you couldn't be yourself with them.
Yeah.
I don't know why Thomas liked him so much.
No.
Okay, yeah.
They never really offered anything to Thomas. I don't think I'd go as far as ew or ew.
So what
I'm bad. Bad.
I would agree with you, actually. I would agree. Should we go bad?
Bad. Let's
go
bad.
They're bad characters.
I really don't think
I hate
them
them
too much.
Okay, next one is not very really visible, but it's Harry and Bert.
Yeah.
Harry and Bert.
I think that they actually did their part really well.
Yeah.
Like, I think that kind of the scary kind of like horrible characters. As characters, they were brilliant, but as like their characteristics, they were horrible.
Well,
they're trying to destroy trains, but I think they actually worked really well at doing that.
Well, yeah, but Thomas didn't have a lot of villains. He didn't have a lot of strong antagonists,
and Thomas didn't have a lot of interactions with them anyway.
Yeah.
It was basically just Stepney running away from him a lot.
Yeah. So, I thought they were good. I remember when I used to collect the Hornby trains of them.
Yeah.
My uncle once took me out to a Hornby exhibit, and I already had a Bert. And then I said no, and I said, "Can I get this Harry?" And he said, "I thought you had that one." And I said, "No, this one's
the other
different."
One.
Yeah, and then he said to the woman running the store, "He went, what's different?"
What's different?
Their face is slightly different.
Is it? I don't remember their faces being.
I mean, I think it was just they were doing a different expression.
Oh right. Oh okay. Oh right.
So yeah,
was it Harry or was it Harry? And you're just saying
Harry? No, it was Harry.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was
no
Harry.
H. There's no H.
Oh okay.
So what would you give them?
I think as the characters that they were, I think I would possibly go good. I mean, there is a category there for disgusting.
Diesel, I mean that's obviously where it's going. I don't know what. I mean, they're disgusting. They're diesels, and they should be killed.
Yes, but other than that, they're quite good.
Yeah, other than that, they're quite good. Yeah. They did do a lot of murder. They attempted murder. They attempted.
Well, you never saw the murder. You saw the attempted murder, but you never actually saw the murder.
But we can assume that behind the scenes, a lot of murders have happened.
Well, there was quite a lot of shots of like just scrap trains. Yeah,
Bertie.
What can we say about him? He had a race with Thomas at one point.
He had a race, and they bigged up that race for a long, long time, and then they did in Series 7 a sequel to that race. Did you watch that episode where Thomas wins an award?
Yeah, he wins the medal. He wanted a medal, didn't he?
Yeah, so Bertie, after 6 seasons of build-up, finally changes Thomas to another race, and then Thomas just pisses off midway through. He goes mid-race, he goes, I can't be doing this.
What was he? Why did he have to go? He had to pick someone up or something, didn't he? He left someone behind. He was like a tuba player or something, wasn't he?
No, but different.
Is that different?
He had to pick up... the Fat Controller comes along and he goes, can you pick up the medals for sports day?
Oh, that was it, the medals,
But the thing is, these medals, this is another thing which annoyed me, because I watched it recently, those medals were of the Fat Controller's face. so the Fat Controller must have gone out, had these medals specially made with his own face
on them,
design, and then went to a school...
Just to give the kids medals.
Just a school sports day, which he has no jurisdiction over. No. He's just a controller of a railway near a school.
And I'll be honest, even that he doesn't do very well a lot of the time.
Oh, he's terrible.
The trains just do what they want most of the time, from what I've seen.
Confusion and delay is what happens a lot. Imagine if, like, you were at sports day, you just done the egg and spoon race.
Well, just some random guy that controls trains comes over and needs a medal with my face on it. You haven't done anything. There you go.
Here's my face on a medal.
It was just self-promotion, wasn't
it? If it's not the Queen, I don't think you should have your own face on a medal.
No, neither do I, really.
I think that's excessive. Bertie, what do we think of Bertie?
Oh, he's sort of like Annie and Clarabel, just kind of...
So you putting him in meh
I think meh. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I would have put him in meh, because he
just doesn't really add anything.
Nothing.
Doesn't add anything. Right, who's this? Who's this in the dark?
That is Bertrem. So he was...
Oh, God, which one was he?
One Series 5 episode where Toby goes to that castle, he finds... the ghost engine, and then it's just Duke, but they paint him ever so slightly different.
Was that him?
And he doesn't speak, and he just exists. What do you think of him?
Well, considering I've forgotten about him...
Put him in Who.
Who? Bill and Ben. Oh, here we go.
Bill and Ben.
Bit of Bill and Ben.
What do you
Very
think?
cheeky characters.
Yeah.
Bit rude. Bit of back chat there.
But
they'd always apologise. They'd always say sorry at the end.
I feel like most characters would apologise.
Yeah. So I think that was more the moral. That was the moral of the... So especially considering this was for children. They'd go, if you've done something bad, say sorry.
Unless you're a diesel, which I think their message there is some people are just innately bad.
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely the moral that they're putting across. Right, so what was your opinion then? Let's switch this up. You always ask me.
Bill and Ben, around that time, there was also a TV show called Bill and Ben. The Flower Pot Men.
That must have come first. So did he just nick their names?
I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea.
I would have thought that Bill and Ben, because Bill and Ben used to be back in the black and white days, didn't it? That was old. Actually, so Bill and Ben must have come first.
Potentially.
So I wonder why they went with the same names. Maybe they just worked together. It's alliteration, isn't it?
Maybe. I always thought there was some kind of connection. But
do you think?
I thought, like, in a different universe, like
rather than the Flower Pot. So
they were born as trains in this. Yeah.
Maybe that's a good way of looking at it. I disagree with it.
You disagree,
and we move on.
Okay, so what are you giving them?
I quite liked them. I think they're good characters.
I think good, but not anything better than that.
No.
Best good.
Yeah.
Boco.
Well, I mean, we know where he's going.
Well, no. I can't. Give him a fair shot.
I can't remember a lot of them. Was he the one that came into the quarry to help Bill and Ben out?
Yeah, and Bill and Ben messed with him by pretending that they were one engine who could move at incredible speeds.
Oh, so is that like the old puppet school things where you'd have one puppet come up and then the exact replica of it would come out somewhere else? Exactly. And you think, it's just moved really quick over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think it made the thing happen where Boco's eyes went all spinny.
Oh, it's all spinny, got dizzy.
Yeah. Have you ever done that when you get dizzy? Just spin your eyes?
So at one point, I once played dizzy football. Yeah. And I spun around so much that I ended up being sick. And from that point on, if I spin around quick more than once, I would just feel that's just me gone for the day.
What about your eyes? Do they spin?
Well, they can spin.
See, when I was in primary school, I thought I was weird because my eyes didn't spin. So I tried to force myself, if I was dizzy, how would you spin my eyes.
How do you spin your eyes? Thinking about it.
Well, we kind of look all around, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. So if I felt dizzy, that's
you
what
just
I'd
do that. You counteract the spin.
Then why? I just thought that's what the Thomas trains do. That was clearly the evil way to do things.
The Thomas trains 100% kind of replicate human behaviour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Boco. I also remember that Gordon fancied Boco. There was one point where Bill and Ben tried to say to Gordon that they were going to scrap him because they thought he was rubbish.
Oh, Gordon said that he's like a hard worker or something, didn't he? Or something along those lines.
And then, wouldn't be on branch lines, and they said they'll scrap him. And then Boco comes along, tells them to get out of there, and then it says Gordon thought Boco was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen.
Is that what it actually said?
Yeah, I believe it. I believe that's the line.
I don't believe that.
Gordon's well into him.
Gordon thought him the most beautiful sight he had ever seen. Boco, my dear engine, save me!
I'm saying there's a bit of love there, bit of romance. So what would you put Boco in?
Without obviously where it is going to go.
Well,
I would say mech character.
Really? I would have actually gone good.
Would you?
I quite like Boco.
I don't know.
So I'm actually going to put it
in Disgusting
Diesel.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting Diesel. Okay, now one of the best characters, Boulder.
Well, I was going to say this is God. This is God tier.
This has got to be,
It's God tier, yeah.
I mean, it might actually be God.
I was terrified of him. I was terrified of the Boulder. His face. His face when he looked all angry. He was like, I'm plotting to kill these engines.
It wasn't anger, but it was like solemn disappointment.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. It was like...
It was like how I imagine like a Red Indian chief would look over the savannah, like
just
looking over,
tear.
and a single tear goes down his face, as he's watching his land get taken over.
Well, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Except unlike the Native American chief, he's not been coming down on the tracks and chasing down trains.
Oh yeah, he didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
no,
an Indian. I don't see an Indian chief doing that.
Oh no, they just do it on a horse.
Yeah, Boulder was angry.
So what? So we come to the conclusion that the Boulder was more powerful than a Red Indian chief.
Absolutely. I mean, if you put a Boulder up against a Red Indian chief...
but in what playing field? Where are they fighting? Like, if they're fighting in water, I'd fancy the Red Indian chief.
On a bouncy castle.
Well, the Boulder's just going to go down into the Red Indian chief's going to go miles up, isn't it?
Exactly.
He'll come back down and he'll go, ow!
One thing I like in the Boulder, I think about all the time, is where they're being chased and the characters all just... One of the characters, I think it's Rheneas, just goes, oh no! That's proper like, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's just chasing you
Isn't
down.
it a bit like where the points change and then the Boulder actually goes on a different track as if the tracks are limiting his movement?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly, yes. Based by the rules of a railway.
yeah. Fair enough. Well, I don't think this needs much more deliberation.
It's kind of
it's
God.
God.
God,
Yeah.
It might well
It'd
be
the
God.
only one that
the
is the only
God
one.
in the Thomas universe.
It could be.
So we got Bulgy.
Right. Was he the one that got stuck under the bridge?
Yeah, he was the bus. He had a bit of attitude.
Did he get turned? Was he the one that got turned into the chicken coop?
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him watching that.
Really?
I think that's such a cruel way to live, isn't it?
I mean, there's a sequel episode. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he comes back and then he just goes, I prefer the chickens, basically. I hate them people.
Yeah.
But no, because he's like driving along, he's got people in him now.
Because they painted them up, didn't they?
And then the chickens come back in, and then the chickens go mental and just start like getting all feathers
everywhere,
laying eggs on people. And
don't they repaint him green as well?
I think it's something. And they do him at the end, and he does some, I think, fresh fruit.
Just does some fresh fruit.
Yeah, I think he's just sending fruit.
Imagine that though. Just imagine you,
just
stuck in someone's garden with chickens all in you, just knocking about.
I mean, it wouldn't be nice.
You'd hate that.
Exactly. I wouldn't love it.
But imagine being stuck in that position like he was. So I think I feel a bit sorry for him, but obviously, maybe that is what he wanted.
So where are you putting him?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good or meh? Where would you go?
I would have gone good or meh.
Yeah.
Let's be generous.
Be generous. Yeah. He had a hard life.
Bulstrode.
Oh, was he the boat?
He was that boat who was just like a bit annoying, and so
Percy. I liked him because it reminded me of Tugs.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I liked Tugs. You haven't seen it, have you?
I am still yet to see
It's basically
Tugs.
exactly the same.
I mean, it's got the same director, David Mitton.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same, apart from that they're on water. But there is it was sort of gang culture as well.
That's actually why.
Well, no, it is because you've got one lot of boats that are basically just always fighting against another load of boats, and they've got two different names. I can't remember what it is, and they've got the equivalent of a fat controller, but it's just a speaker.
The Bloods and the Crips, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Bloods and the Crips. Yeah.
That is why they
forever.
That is why they had Bulstrode and a load of Harbour episodes in Series 3, because after Tugs ended, they just reused all the sets.
Yeah, they went, well, they only did like 1 or 2 seasons of Tugs, and they just went, we can't just let this all go to waste.
Exactly, so they just had a lot of Harbour episodes.
After this, we should watch an episode of Tugs.
All right,
I'll show you an episode of Tugs, and you'll see what I mean by the gang culture. I can't remember what they were called, but like there was red boats, and I think there was possibly grey boats, and they were just always fighting against each other. Yeah,
so that sounds like another metaphor for racism. Bulstrode was a bit annoying, so Percy then attacked him by dumping a load of trucks onto him, and then he then, as a result, got turned into just a children's play area. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was they just put him on the land. They didn't necessarily turn him into a player, did they? That's just what ended up happening.
Yeah, there's no like gate or anything.
No. They just left him on. They just left him on
seagulls to peck at him.
It's just torture for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't float about.
Also,
there's a lot of torture in this, isn't there?
Massive.
A lot of torture. These are their weaknesses. Let's just put that on them for the rest of their
but it's like
meaningless lives.
He got a load of trucks poured on him, so he got punished by being put on the truck. Yeah. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, I think it was just his grumpy attitude, wasn't it?
So they just had enough of him already, and they were like, "We're looking for any excuse." Okay, so what are we put with Bulstrode?
I mean, he was only really in one episode, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he didn't really do much.
Just meh or bad.
Meh. I'll put him in meh. Caroline.
I don't really remember a lot of that one.
Okay,
was that the one that just kept on breaking down?
Yeah, it was just a car which broke down a lot. The Fat Controller once rode in it.
Oh yeah. He got stuck in mud, didn't he? And then Thomas. Was it Thomas or Toby? Or was it? I can't remember which one it was. Someone came and picked them up, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was the band, wasn't it?
You keep saying the band. It was
there was an episode in the band.
That's a lot later. But
that was the car getting stuck in the mud, wasn't it? With the band.
No, this one's the one where he was going to his wife's birthday.
Oh, that was it, and he was going to get the
Yeah, and they just like dunked the figure in a load of mud. They just chucked him in,
and then chucked him on the train and just blew a load of coal at him.
Yeah,
and he just turned up to the party really dirty.
Yeah, Caroline also was chased down a cricket ball. I don't know if you've seen that. There's Stepney's driving by and then just a cricket ball. Cricket ball goes into the little truck. And instead of purchasing a new ball or just bringing a second one,
you'd think they just. I was questioning that.
Chase it down.
Oh, one and only ball! Cried the players.
Bad,
not ooh. Or just say bad. Yeah, it doesn't really offer anything.
Cranky.
Right. I think this is a very similar story to Bulstrode.
Yeah, I mean he
in a lot more
continues going on though.
But I think it was quite a good character to put all that kind of sort of negativity onto.
Yeah.
So it was just angry and just cranky. He was just cranky
almost if there's
all the time. Yeah.
I heard that later on, I haven't seen this far yet, but he gets a love interest. There's a female crane shows up.
A female crane,
and he falls a bit in love with her.
It'd be a nice story.
Maybe
it might sort him out a bit.
Soften his heart.
It'd be nice to know that he's just been this way because he's lonely.
Well, I mean, he's up there, already high.
He falls over in one of them.
Yeah, he does fall over.
Shed.
Yeah, that was a bit terrifying.
It was a bit.
Smashed it. So
I think he's a good bad character.
Yeah, I'd give him. I don't think I'd go awesome.
No, good.
I'd go good. Yeah, good antagonist. Okay, so this character, I can't even remember the name because I believe it was like some code. It was like A179Q or whatever.
Did it actually have a name? It was a diesel anyway.
Yeah, it was a diesel, but it was like called like.
I think by the looks of that other diesel that we've put in there, which was Boco, was it?
Boco.
I mean, they're running out of diesel characters because they just look exactly the same, apart from a bit of yellow.
Well, yeah, you're saying all diesels look the same.
Right. I wonder where this is going to go. Yes, I am. What could that possibly mean?
Louis, sickening behaviour. But yeah, he shows up. He's.
Was he the one that was just going to be like he was the one that, actually no, he was the one that came in and he was like, oh, I'm going to take over the railway sort of thing, I'm going to start doing it all by myself,
and then a bit of oil drips out of him.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that steam engines aren't needed anymore.
Yeah, and then
he comes in,
then he slinks away
and he tries to go up the hill or something and he runs and doesn't he break down or something, is it Gordon like or someone comes and saves him?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
so
I can't remember a lot about him, but I mean, there's only one place that it can go.
Disgusting diesels. Disgusting. Daisy. So, Daisy, she was...
the one that they'd done up.
Very sexist of a character, surely.
Yeah.
She's done up with makeup.
Stereotypes. A stereotype train. Yeah.
This is how this devolved my view of women. When I was little...
Hang on, let me prepare myself for this.
No, this isn't bad. But when I was little, I had one of her, and my little toy of her is covered in felt tip pen because I thought I'd do her makeup for her. I thought I'd patch up her makeup.
That's a nice thought, isn't it?
And just covered her in.
How often were you using her face where her makeup was rubbing off?
No, I was very lonely. So, she was
only really in one episode.
No, you wish. Yeah, she had a whole arc.
Did she? I don't
yeah.
remember. I don't remember a lot about her. Really.
She basically just didn't do anything.
She was never in for a long period of time in an episode. She was just one of those characters just turn up and go, "Hello, Thomas," and then kind of drive off.
Yeah, I think what it was she was in series 2 when Thomas went away to be mended, and then the US creators, I think rightfully, said, "I don't like this. She's all made up. This is horrible."
She was in that one episode with the was it the bull episode?
Yeah, that was the next episode. That was the second episode. Yeah,
was it?
That was in her little arc.
Yeah,
yeah. So where would you put her?
Well, there's only one place you can go. It's the Diesel, isn't it?
Disgusting.
Sorry.
Disgusting.
That's the triple D. Daisy the disgusting Diesel.
Horrible.
So
Derek.
Which one was he?
He was in one episode. He helped out Bill and Ben. He broke down, but he was nice.
What is it with Bill and Ben needing help all the time? There's 2 of them. All the others don't need... Actually, that's not true. All the others do need help from time to time. But Bill and Ben seem to have the ones that need help more than
there are only
often.
2 of them.
Running a whole quarry. No, they've got Mavis there as well in the quarry, knocking about.
I suppose they do have Mavis. So what are you giving... Have you seen the episode with Derek? He was only in one episode.
I must have seen it. I must have seen it if I've seen the... Which series was he in? Do we know? I
think 3 or 4.
I would have seen him then. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if
5 maybe.
I don't remember enough to kind of be able to categorise him.
Okay, well, I would have given him. I always liked him.
Well, because he was
underused. Yeah, he was like really nice, but he just wasn't very good. He kept breaking down. He wasn't good, but he was nice.
He was not.
Yeah, he was nice about it.
It's like me at sport. I tried to help out, but I'm not very good.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on, chaps, let's do it." But
now you've done that voice. I do kind of remember him. Yeah,
but no, disgusting Diesel. I'm sorry, but
it's the only thing that can happen.
So Diesel. The original Diesel.
I always used to think he was called Diseasel.
Well, that's what Bill and Ben called Boco.
Was it?
Because they would say coughs and sneezels spread diseases.
I always used to think that this character was called Diseasel.
Right. Wow.
But yeah, he's a very good antagonist.
Yeah.
Again, he was one of those that was just horrible.
Yeah, I liked it when he showed up. He was horrible to Duck. They replaced Duck with him.
Yeah, I liked that when he tried to pull all those carriages, all the trucks. That's a good episode.
I like a little song about him.
A little song, Diesel. Pop goes the Diesel, yeah. But I don't think there's a lot more to say about him. Do the deed.
I would have put him in awesome, actually.
Would you?
Yeah, I thought he was good, but
he was very good. He was very good antagonist.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I liked him. So
who's that?
That's Donald and Douglas.
Donald and Douglas. Just for the accent. I mean, I like the fact that they're Scottish. I like the Scottishness of them, and I like their themes. Were brilliant. I love the themes. Yeah,
I always felt that I didn't like that they were twins. I didn't like that Bill and Ben were twins. I didn't like that Donald and Douglas were twins. I didn't like that Harry and Bert were twins.
I used to. This was another one where I got the names confused. So when I was younger, I'd always call them Donald and Duck, thinking that was like the joke because Donald Duck. But obviously they're not. Yeah. But yeah, I liked them.
You like them?
Thinking about it, I don't think we could go awesome with them.
No,
but I did. I liked their characters.
So you
I quite like the fact that they were the twins. I like that they were Scottish.
So good.
Yeah.
Who did you like? Ringo Starr's kind of horrible Scottish accent?
I didn't hate it.
Like, come on,
come on,
like that. Yeah. What are you going for, Duck?
I liked him.
Yeah,
I did like Duck. Very kind of just a solemn character that kind of was just good.
Yeah,
and he didn't have any bad traits. He didn't. I mean, he got a bit grumpy from time to time with the trucks,
and he would go on about being Great Western a lot.
Yeah.
He was assertive. He was good. I liked the toy of him that I had. He ran really smooth.
Really?
Yeah, I like playing him the most because he was like,
and he was an interesting shape as well. He was a different shape to the rest.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to go with good.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm overriding you. I'm putting him in awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love Duck.
Going awesome.
I love Duck. For a while, he's my favourite train.
Fair enough. We'll go awesome then.
I'm
not
sorry.
against that. I'm not against
I really like Duck.
I'm not against it.
I would like him. I don't care who knows it.
Well, it sounds like I don't have a say in this.
Well, I like him. Next up, Duke.
Duke. I mean, you start.
Okay, well, Duke, he was only in Series 3, and I found out recently why. It's because, Series 4, I think. Yeah, Series 4. Because after Series 4, they made all the models, big, so they made them the same size as all the other Rangers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But because of budget, they went, we're not doing Duke.
Not doing Duke.
We don't care enough to do Duke, so he just wasn't in after that.
Yeah.
So he just kind of got killed off.
Was he the one? He was the one that got stuck in the shed?
Yeah,
he
got buried for like 100 years. Yeah.
And then he just woke up.
And we nearly saw the actual Duke.
We nearly did. Nearly did. We were that close.
Except he wasn't there.
Except he was not there.
Yeah.
He was somewhere, hiding about somewhere. I liked his character.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that kind of kicked off the whole Skarloey Railway, wasn't he? He was he was the kind of the start of it.
Yeah.
So I think, and that was one of my favourite series.
Yeah.
So okay. I think we'll go good.
You'd put him in good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's pop him in good. We haven't had any of the main cast yet.
No.
Okay, so Duncun.
Was he Scottish or did he just have like a really?
No, he was Scottish.
He was Scottish, wasn't he? Yeah. And we've met him in real life.
Yes.
Shook his hand.
A real Duncun.
We shook his funnel.
You got inside him.
So did you.
Well, yeah.
We were both inside him at one point.
So yeah, Duncun was good. I like Duncun.
Yeah. He was very what's the word I'm looking for here? So he was
mischievous, annoying, bad, evil at some points.
He was powerful. I was kind of
powerful.
Yeah, he was the one that was like he tried to show off a bit, didn't he?
He was irritating.
Yeah,
he would always have the strongest morals, and his morals would always be
I'm going to do it. Don't stop.
Yeah, don't be you. You're a bad person. Yeah.
Don't just be a strong engine.
Just be nice. Don't be horrible.
Just be him.
Yeah, irritant.
But yeah, I would say. I mean, what are we judging them on? As their characters or their personalities? Their personalities, they'd be bad.
No, but I mean, like, how much do we like him? I think
I quite liked him.
Yeah,
but I think I'd more err towards meh than good.
You're going meh? I would have gone meh. That's what I would have gone.
Yeah,
I'd have gone meh. So next up, we got Edward. Now, I always hated Edward when I was little because Edward was a very nothing character.
Yeah,
but in
really
later years, I've come to appreciate him more.
Okay, why?
He's old.
Moral view.
Yeah, he's kind of like the wise old sage.
Isn't he meant to be the oldest one on the railway?
Yeah, I think so. So that's why I'm all like, "You old mate."
Yeah, it's like having your granddad driver, like chuffing about, and kind of he's always got those like little wise words of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't fucking hate him for that.
No.
Where would you put him?
But I think again, he's just one of those characters that didn't really do a lot. I mean, he was always about, but he just never really seemed to do much.
So where would you put Edward?
Meh.
You'd put him in meh?
Meh.
I'll put him in meh, borderline good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's put him in meh. Sorry, Edward.
Yeah. Soz. I can't say
God,
that
the steamroller, I cannot remember his name.
George?
That's it, George the steamroller, that's it, yep, George.
Yeah.
So he...
Is that something we want to check before we go on?
It definitely is George. Yes, yeah. So he wanted to tear up all the...
He hated the railways.
He wanted to just steamroll over them and turn them into roads.
Yeah. Wasn't there a bit where he just stopped on the railways on like a level crossing?
Yeah.
Just to annoy.
Yeah, he's like, railways are no good, turn them into roads. Yeah.
Railways are no good, turn them into roads.
But no, I think he was horrible. He was just nasty, wasn't he?
He was.
I think we'll go. I mean, I'm tempted to go ooh.
Yeah, should we go ooh? Because I never liked him.
No,
I wasn't a fan. Yeah, no, he's horrible.
He just wasn't pleasant.
Wasn't pleasant to have to watch. No, just annoying. Gordon. Oh, we're getting onto the main cast here, aren't we? Yeah. Gordon. I'm immediately thinking God or awesome.
No, so am I.
Gordon's
or awesome, do you mean?
No, God.
Oh, God is a category.
No, I'm putting Gordon very near the top. I think it's Gordon.
Well, yeah, I think that most of the main cast are going to be going up there. Apart from, I think I can think of one that I wouldn't put up there.
Maybe a few.
But yeah, I liked Gordon. I liked that he was like the father of the group, wasn't he? The kind of very 1980s father of just kind of
what, get the belt out.
Yeah.
You what, Thomas?
Yeah. He wouldn't take anyone's shit, would he?
I liked his arrogance.
Yeah.
I like
very cocky.
Really like that. He was cocky. He was arrogant. He was prideful.
Yeah.
Where would you put him?
Awesome. I kind of want the Boulder to be the only god.
Right.
Harold. I know where I would immediately want to put Harold.
Bad.
You put Harold in bad. He was nothing to me. He was just. I didn't like him.
I'm agreeing with you.
I didn't like him. He was sort of like Cocky Gordon,
Yeah.
but he just wasn't a train.
To begin with, I felt like all that he really was you know how Thomas had Bertie as the rival when he raced him.
Yeah.
Percy then had
The rival of Harold.
Yeah,
in
so
the male.
raced him.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So then,
Also, I feel like Harold was just somewhat of just to get like a kind of an angle from in the air. It kind of made sense.
what to do some like drone
shots. Yeah, Harold was the drone.
Yeah.
I didn't like Harold.
I didn't like how he inconsistently wobbled about.
Yeah.
He was about.
Yeah.
Also, what about that one in Series 7 where he's lifting a horse? Have you seen that? Where he airlifts a horse up?
That
always
reminds
freaked
me of it. Have you seen that video going around at the moment?
No.
With that, there was a cow that went to a vet in Switzerland, and to get the cow back into the field, they helicoptered it in.
Is that a real thing? Because
That's
I
a real
saw
thing.
that and I thought, well, that horse is just going to slip out.
No. That was a real thing. There was a real thing. They were airlifting the horse back to the field.
Maybe I'll take it back. Maybe Harold is good.
No, he's not.
Okay, he's not then.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, wait, ooh or bad?
I think bad. I don't think it was ooh. I think it was just bad.
Yeah, okay. He's not Bertrem or George.
No, I'm now looking at Bertrem going, I don't know what makes him ooh.
Yeah, well, we were very aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't really. I'm surprised he's even a character.
Yeah, the old warrior.
The old warrior. Yeah.
He was,
I mean, I think we move him to bad. I don't think he should stay in ooh.
So you're just putting George in bad.
In ooh at the moment, yeah.
Okay. So in ooh, you're just putting George.
At the moment, I don't think that he deserves to be there.
Okay.
In ooh. But anyway.
So Henrietta. That was Toby's character.
Yeah. Just nothing.
It was like Annie and Clarabel, except it didn't have a face. So
it didn't have a face.
No.
Did it actually talk or do anything?
Yeah. Well, it had it would talk and it would have feelings. It'd be like, oh, Henrietta was most.
Yet it didn't have a face.
Irritated. Yeah.
Now that is torture. Imagine having all of those thoughts and stuff, and you just can't express it.
I scream, but I have no face.
Yeah.
Okay, so Henrietta.
Nothing. Just meant nothing to me.
What?
I don't know if you're on the same.
Well, I feel like if we gave Annie and Clarabel
we'd
bad,
have to go. Yeah,
you've got to go at least bad.
Yeah. I'm not planning on above bad.
Okay.
And I don't think that anything happened with that character to actually make it ew.
But it's not good.
It's not. No.
Wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
So next up, Henry.
Henry. I think I would go with good.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Henry was a bit of a whiner.
He did basically just want to be Gordon, didn't he?
He was just the worst. I mean, he wasn't really, because he didn't really do. He didn't pull the express. He was just.
He got scared. He was stuck in a tunnel for a while.
He was the whiny, annoying version of Gordon. He was like, I'm ill. I need new coal. I don't want to get out of this tunnel.
He was a hypochondriac.
Massive hypochondriac. Always ill. Always sick. Imagine if that's your main character trait. I'm just ill.
Does it remind you of anyone?
Not me. Leave me out of this. Putting him in good.
Good or meh? I think. You choose. You decide. You got the final decision on this one.
I don't know if I can say that he's better than Edward. I'll be honest with you. I might put him in meh.
Yeah,
I'm putting him in meh.
Yeah,
James.
He's another meh. He was just annoying as well.
I really liked him when I was little, but as I've grown up, I've realised that he is. Yeah, just horrible.
Yeah.
Nothing nice about James.
No,
Even the picture.
Yeah, even the picture. He's always grumpy, isn't he? Yeah.
Have you ever met people like that?
Yes.
Where it's like, you're
just always grumpy, always got that kind of
horrible
resting. What do they call it? A resting bitch face kind of thing.
That's James. Resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Resting James
And he was
face.
always wanted that, he always said no one else was worthy of a fresh coat of paint.
He's always banging on about how red he is.
Yeah, and he was always the one that wanted the fresh coat of paint. No one else could have it. It was always him.
Yeah, always it. Well, I mean, I don't know why he's fighting over it. No one else has red paint.
Yeah, he's going bad. He's in bad. Yeah.
Get out of here, James.
Yeah.
You're horrible. Yeah. Okay,
Mavis. Oh, she's just quite a nice little character. She's always happy, always kind of going, we can do this.
That's not true. Mavis in her first episode was calling Toby an old fusspot and going, I'm not listening to him.
I don't really remember that episode, I'll be honest. I just remember she was pretty much just one of those characters in any episode that had Bill and Bennett. She'd just come along and go, you two stop whining, get on with the job. Come on, we can do it. Kind of thing.
She kind of took over all of Boco in later series.
Yeah. But again, we know it was going to happen with the eventual placing.
I'm saying she might be awesome. Is she awesome?
I think she could be God tier.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, she's going in disgusting diesel. Okay.
No. Oliver. So.
Now, what's your opinion on this? Because I'd put him in awesome.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd put Oliver in awesome. I love Oliver. I love Duck and Oliver. They're great.
Great westerns.
Yeah, they're great westerns. I love Oliver. I like how he is the only
liked
one
his
who's done
song-
murder. He's like the only trainer who's done a murder on screen.
Who did he kill? What's
It's
his...
Scruffy. Who's
Oh,
also on
Scruffy
the
pulls, it rips him apart. doesn't he?
Tears him apart?
Yeah,
That's
He's got blood on his buffers.
yeah. I like his origin story where he was getting scrapped and then got saved.
Got saved.
Love him.
All right, I'm up for putting him in awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pop him in there.
And I've always thought Oliver's quite just a regular. It's just the name. It's just like there's nothing bad about someone called Oliver.
I also like how his theme music is basically the Great Escape theme.
Is it? I can't remember it.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
good.
remember it.
Percy.
Oh,
Percy's
I was
good
never a
one.
big fan of Percy.
You weren't.
I wasn't really. No.
Well, as a kid, I always thought like Percy was basically
the
the
best.
child one. So I've
always thought
he's one of my favourites. I was little. Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Really?
Really, I didn't really like Percy.
disagreement here.
I didn't really like Percy that much. I'll be honest.
I don't know what to say. We're gonna have a disagreement. Where would you put him?
I mean, I liked the post bit.
I
liked
post
all the
train. I know
stuff,
you always
liked
go
the
on about post train.
Post-train.
Liked him doing that.
I would go meh with Percy.
I can't let it go that low. But I can go good, but I'm not letting meh happen.
Well, go good then. If that's as low as you can go.
I wouldn't.
Go.
He's better than Edward and Henry, surely.
I don't think he is.
No.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
I don't. It was just nothing. They didn't offer anything good to the show for me.
Percy.
Yeah.
Percy did.
I just was never a fan of Percy. It was just kind of. It was basically the way that I saw Percy was essentially a smaller Green James.
Small
Just
Green
always
James.
called kind of just like Percy was never really happy.
No, he was great. He was mischievous. He was having a great time. Maybe a smaller version of Thomas, but not a smaller version of James. I think you misremembered Percy. I'm not having you discredit him on this video anymore.
Also, I don't like the name Percy.
Right.
Whenever
yeah,
I hear the name
sure.
Percy, I just associate it with some posh person that's kind of just always a bit kind of like just up themselves.
Right, but the name Mavis or what? The name
Mavis. That's an old dinner lady name.
Okay. What about Duck? The
Well,
name
that's
Duck.
just funny. That's just funny.
All right, fine.
All right, put Percy wherever you want. I'll let you decide.
I'm
on
putting
this
him in
one.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Duke is getting in good, who I personally wouldn't have put him above Meh, but
Do you not?
I wouldn't have put him above Meh. But if he's getting
Why
in
are we
good,
so fussed about seeing him then?
Percy's because he's good.
Because he's good. You know what tier he's in now, yeah?
No, he's staying good, I suppose. Peter Sam.
Peter Sam. I mean, there's part of me, because I liked that series so much with the Little Engine,
Yeah.
that I just want to put them all in good or awesome.
I'd put Peter Sam in awesome. I liked the whole
I
thing
love
about
the
his funnel. Yeah, love his
the
little funnel design.
Love his little funnel, yeah.
It's I really liked him. I think
Yeah.
it's great. I also love the part where all the trucks just smash into him.
Smash into him, yeah.
I think that's great. Putting him in awesome, is that okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with putting him there. I don't think
Okay.
there's much more we can say about him.
Who have we got next? We've got...
Is that Skarloey?
That's Rheneas. So, where'd you put Rheneas? I don't remember a lot
No,
about Rheneas.
neither do
Rheneas
I.
was
Well, her and Skarloey.
It's
I
not
think.
her though. Rheneas is a
it?
man's name, yeah. Yeah, so that's how little you remember about Rheneas.
Okay, right. In that case, I don't really know what the difference between him and Skarloey.
Yeah, they were
particularly was.
interchangeable for me.
Yeah.
They looked too similar.
Yeah, and I think that was the issue. It's like Bill and Ben. If you had them both there, you
But
wouldn't
they're
know
not
which
though. They're just like different engines. They're just friends.
Bill and Ben were always together. These two they're the same engine, but they're not.
I can't distinguish them in my mind.
No, I'm thinking meh.
You're thinking meh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Meh, yeah.
As much as I liked the series of the Little Engines, I mean, it was
It's like
basically
just
the only engines I really remember from that are Douglas, Duncun. Sorry, that shows how much I remember from this. They all begin with D. They're all stupid and begin with D. And Peter Sam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about Rusty? Who's next?
I like Rusty in the Boulder.
Rusty and Boulder, yeah.
Good
just,
episode.
I like just Rusty just coming around, just chilling, just helping. Didn't he say...
Had a sex change or something, didn't you? I remember you saying about
yeah,
this.
he initially, because they didn't have enough female characters, they called Rusty... They just called Rusty by the name Rusty all the time.
Yeah.
Just so that they could like pretend maybe it's a female.
Yeah.
And then later on, I think they accidentally called Rusty her.
Her.
Yeah. And then never did it again.
Never did it again.
Yeah, just changed it to a he. But yeah, I always liked Rusty.
It's a nice little character. It's always helpful.
I liked Rusty's small scale thing because if you can see here, Rusty's like got a small like face, small dainty face. When they made him big, they made the face too big. I always felt the face was massive after that. But yeah, Rusty, I liked.
I struggle, but I always remember struggling to distinguish between the smaller gauge and the larger gauge.
Right.
Because I remember whenever they would be at the station and you'd have the little engine and the big engine, I'm like, surely they can't be trying to portray that that's like the same size kind of track that they're on.
Well,
and then it obviously occurred to me that
smaller
they're
tracks.
smaller tracks, but it was just I think everything on a smaller scale was just a bit nicer.
Yeah, no, I watch the newer episodes where it's like the same thing, the same trains, but now on the bigger scale.
Yeah.
I just don't think it seems right.
No,
I don't trust
no.
it. But what are you giving Rusty?
I mean, if it wasn't for that final category, I would go good.
I would go good. Should we put him in good?
Yeah, let's
go
put him. No.
What do you mean final category?
Well, it's Diesel.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rusty. You've sickened me.
I thought you were playing that up.
No, I genuinely wanted him in good, but no, I forgot. You
Stinking Diesel.
Get away.
Yeah.
Get out of here. So
horrible.
So Scruffy.
Scruffy. Well, he died.
Well, he's actually been murdered twice on screen.
I remember seeing a video on this. So he got separated. He got pulled apart.
Yeah, he got pulled apart.
But there's an episode. I can't remember which one it is. Where there's a line of trucks going along, and you see his face on one of them.
Yeah,
is that just because they didn't have enough props or something?
I have no idea, but I'm
absolutely
absolutely love the idea of him being repaired, his face being stuck back on.
Yeah.
And,
I like him being invincible. I would love that to be like a thing.
But the thing is, I mean, in that second episode, where the trucks go down the mine then collapses.
So they're all stuck in
there.
They're
stuck there forever.
Yeah.
He's dead.
They're gone.
He's died
they're
twice.
Gone. Yeah.
So, I mean,
considering
he's kind of a god.
Yeah, considering he's died twice. Yeah.
Very much like, we're making the Holy Trinity here.
Yeah, so if we put him, the fact that just him and the Boulder are in God tier is mental.
Well, see, that's the thing. God,
I mean,
Boulder's
I'll be honest,
much...
look at that picture. Doesn't that look like a very kind of holy image where you're like worshipping this thing on the top of a mountain, just looking over everyone?
That seems to me like that's God.
Yeah.
That would be more like Jesus. I think that would be
back to life.
He's been resurrected.
Yeah.
Is this
blasphemous?
let's
keep him. No.
Okay. So
not at all.
So next one. So Handel.
I'm struggling to actually remember him as a character.
Yeah, he came off the rails a couple times. The Fat Controller sent him away.
Oh, yeah, they told him off, didn't they?
Yeah.
Was he the one that got stuck in the shed where he wasn't allowed to work or something for quite a while?
Yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember a lot about him.
No.
I don't know. Maybe he might end up going in there,
I'm trying to remember an episode that he was in.
Yeah. In editing the last video,
who pulled the refreshment lady? Is the refreshment lady?
That was Peter Sam.
Was it?
Yeah, Peter Sam was the one who was helping out the refreshment lady. Was
Meh.
it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, so Peter Sam. So this is the handle, just meh.
Meh.
So when we say like the narrow gauges, we mostly just like Peter Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter Sam. I mean, I quite like Duncun, but you're not a massive fan.
I mean, we can. Well, where do we put Duncun?
Because I think the way they did his character was quite good. So
like, all right. He was more memorable. I'll give him that. He was more memorable than them. So
I've just noticed that the refreshment lady isn't here.
Refreshment lady isn't here. You know who else isn't here? I've noticed the spiteful brakeman. Do you know the one that Donald and Douglas smashed up, and then they removed his face? Don't know if he ever came back. But yeah, so what have we got next? Skarloey.
Well, I mean, they have a whole railway named after them.
Yeah, so
it's
like
another
Rheneas.
one where I'm struggling.
Don't remember.
Was Skarloey the one in that bridge episode where they're going across the wooden bridge and then they don't want to go the whole way across?
Yes.
Was that Skarloey?
Yeah, that's Skarloey in the later seasons. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I quite like that episode.
But people usually hate that episode because they go Skarloey's like quite old and confident, and then in this one they've made him all like PTSD'd and
scared, cowering. What would you do? Because I'm struggling to think above. I'm struggling to go above meh.
I want to put him in good, but I
can't remember anything.
Yeah, no, Skarloey is when you actually get down to it. Yeah. What's Skarloey ever done?
Well, what's the difference between Skarloey and Rheneas? In all honesty, in the series,
I think Skarloey had that episode where he like came off the tracks a little bit, but kept going. He was all like,
all kind of bumbling along.
Yeah, but he still would. I think it was called Galleon Old Engine.
Didn't they? Was it that the one where his wheels broke or something like that? Yeah.
But then that also they did a similar story with Edward. I think I'm putting him in meh. I'm sorry, Skarloey.
Yeah.
Okay, Smudger.
Well, I mean, the ending that Smudger had.
Harrowing,
scary. Just scary.
But the fact is how he's when the Duke's telling the story, he says Smudger's like about a foot away from you right now. He's right behind the shed.
Yeah.
He's as a generator. He's still got the face.
He's still got the face. Yeah, his eyes are still moving.
Generators don't need faces.
No.
What generator needs a face?
Well, if you take the face off, does the engine die? Is that how it works?
So what they were like? We need him to make power.
Yeah.
But we can't kill him, so we're keeping
his face, keeping the life in him. Yeah.
Jeez, you know that reminds me. There's a
isn't
video online.
Oh God.
This probably won't make it. I'll cut this out. But there's a video online of an old school experiment where they kept just a dog's head alive.
Is that possible?
Well, yeah, they did.
They have done that now.
Yeah. I can show you. It's all black and white. It's like old. They did it. There's all like tubes coming out of the dog, and he's all like smiling, and he's all happy because he doesn't know that he's just a head.
How can he keep just a head alive? I didn't think that would ever be possible.
Well, if they're supplying it with like oxygen and some kind of blood type solution,
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
show me that when
okay, well, this is done. I'll show you just for dog.
Yeah,
just
right.
For
Back to So I feel sorry for the way he ended. But he was a bit of an annoying character.
I liked him more than Duncun. I always thought he was more.
He was only in like one episode.
He was in one episode, yeah, but I really liked him. And as we can see here, I have a little figure of him, always here. Smudge up. Where would you put him?
I mean, I would personally go meh. One episode, but then I think maybe move him up to good just because I feel bad about that.
I'm putting him either good or God.
Good or God?
Well, he reminds me of the... I feel like he was their equivalent of the devil. Because he was like a fallen angel. He started off and then he,
Oh, so you're trying to go back to this holy...
theology, yeah. I would personally maybe put him in God, but if you want to put him in good...
Well, he was generating power after, so he did actually have somewhat of a kind of a good life after. Like, not for him, but for everyone else.
For everyone else. But do sheds need power?
Was that just all he was powering?
Well, yeah, he was just a generator in the back of a shed. What was he powering?
I don't know. He's never explained what.
It's probably just a light bulb in the shed.
It's just a light bulb for the other trains.
Yeah, nightmarish existence.
Yeah.
It's like, the light bulb's flickering. Go give Smudger a kick.
Yeah. Go tickle his nose. He can't stop you. Stepney, who we recently saw.
We did recently see that.
And you climbed on it, even though we told you not to.
I had to. If you see Stepney, I'm climbing.
You're climbing up Stepney.
So where would you get it?
I think he's a very good character. I liked it. I did like Stepney.
I did.
The one thing that I don't know whether they actually genuinely clarified it. I can't really remember now because supposedly that they were going to go back to their railway.
Very confusing.
Then they just stayed around
because it's like they visit and they're from the Bluebell Railway.
Yeah, they visit the Sodor.
And I think what they've done is they've said the Bluebell Railway is also on Sodor, but a bit out the way.
So he just turned up.
No, because they saved him from scrap.
Yeah.
Rusty saved him, and then he hangs around a bit with the big engines, and then he goes, "Okay, now I'm off to the Bluebell Railway." I think.
How did Rusty save him? Thinking about it, because Rusty was a different gauge engine, wasn't it? He was a smaller gauge. How did he just turn up to the docks?
Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that.
How did he just turn up and just go?
Well, we went to the mainland, if I remember correctly, to get Well, actually, no, that would have been where the Bluebell Railway would have been. So that would have been where Stepney is. So Rusty must have travelled on to the mainland on some kind of narrow gauge route. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, this is what confused me about this. I remember thinking about this when I was like, that just doesn't make too much sense. I like the character of Stepney. I genuinely thought that he was a very good character.
Yeah, so where would you put him? Good?
I'm thinking good or awesome. It's up to you. Where would you go?
So I want to put him in awesome, but I just don't think he was in enough episodes.
True.
He
was another one of those trains that would just suddenly appear in some random episodes.
He would just be in the background. Yeah, he'd be in the background. He'd drive past. I don't think I can put him in awesome just because he wasn't enough. So next up, Terrance. I might put him in ooh. Yeah, I'm immediately thinking ooh, just because of that horrible little hairline he's got. He's got a little
wizard peak.
Yeah, that's that's horrible.
Yeah, he wasn't a good character.
He's got some big face. He just comes along and just has a go at Thomas for going in the snow.
Yeah, and there was from then on he was just in either the background or foreground of some shots and never said anything. Was just knocking about.
Yeah, I'm sure if any viewer had a toy of him, I guarantee that the treads have gone. The treads always come off.
Yeah,
he's a nightmare. I'm putting him in ooh. He sickens me.
He's just a crap tank, isn't he?
Horrible.
Doesn't even have a gun. He just has a little scoop.
Yeah, and is he road legal? If he's a tractor, imagine getting stuck behind him.
If he is a tractor, why would you not just make him a tractor? Why give him tracks?
I don't know. I don't know enough about tractors.
Neither do I.
I suppose he is a bit tankish, isn't he? I hadn't thought about All right, Fat Controller.
I mean, I'm thinking either awesome or God. He controlled the whole thing.
I suppose he is a bit of a god.
He is essentially, apart from the Boulder, the god of the railway. I mean, he told people what to do. He told people what to do.
He told people
what to do.
Yeah, he had medals of himself.
Yeah.
I felt like his blame was often misjudged, though. He'd always have a go at these trains.
Yeah. Despite the fact,
despite knowing that these trains can't move on their own.
They've got drivers. Yeah. The only thing that he could possibly actually control is the things that they say.
Yeah, he was a bit.
Even then, you can't really control.
And they were never giving him attitude. They were never going. Like,
they were always saying sorry, and he was still going. You need to be punished.
Yeah, punish them, like they.
Yeah,
punish the people who are driving them.
Yeah, sack them.
Yeah, fine. So where would
I'm
you
thinking
put
awesome or God. You choose.
We'll put him in God.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Not a single train has made it into God, and I'm questioning whether I'm even thinking of putting Thomas in God.
Well, I mean, we'll get to that,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking now we've got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is lovely. We've got the Holy Trinity of Thomas.
The Holy Trinity.
So, what would that be?
Did you hear what I just did?
Go on, the Holy
Trinity.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So, what the Fat Controller would be the Father. I'm thinking
Jesus,
his son, and then he's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
So the lorries.
The lorry. Which one was this?
So there were 3 lorries.
The lorries. They were good. They were good antagonists.
I liked them.
They were good antagonists.
They came up and they all just elaborately crashed.
Yeah.
No lorry ever should.
And some of them they didn't even explain. Like there was one, I was pretty certain one just came in where they were like one was just squished and horrible.
Oh yeah, they said one fell off that cliff.
One went into the sea or something. It came up all in seaweed.
And then I think they just went, so the third one broke down. Areas.
Yeah,
we don't have a lot of time for that.
I think they were very good antagonists. I liked that kind of like it's basically bringing in a gang to try and wipe out the engines.
I would have liked to have seen more of them.
Yeah, I would say they were awesome, good or awesome.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
Yeah, they won appearance, but they were
it was
really
a very good episode.
Really good, really good. I really liked them. Thomas.
Oh, this is going to be a difficult one.
This is difficult.
I'm not going God from the get-go. I'm not going God. I think
Percy, don't even think I'd go awesome. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. I don't even think I'd go awesome.
Yeah, I could. He was just a bit horrible. Like he was just rude. He was just overconfident.
Yeah, well, because he was like the main character, he had so many different personalities depending on what episode it was.
And even for a main character, he wasn't in it that much. You'd have whole episodes, like there was pretty much a whole season without him in it.
Yeah, yeah, and they had to crowbar him in by saying he told the story.
Yeah, they just had to get one character. They went, we'll just name the series after him. It would kind of appear in most of the episodes.
I think I've read that like Percy has more like spotlight episodes.
I can imagine he would.
Yeah, there's Thomas.
Same with Gordon. Gordon had so many episodes that he was
I
in.
love Gordon. Gordon's good. But Thomas though, where would you put Thomas?
I wouldn't go meh.
No,
I'd go good.
I'd go.
I think.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
should we go good?
And just. Have you got your little Thomas fact about the actual train, the real life version of it?
Well, I mean, yeah, because we when we were going on our tour to see all the engines, we looked up Thomas, and all of them have been scrapped. The last one got scrapped.
Not a single one.
In the 1960s.
Yeah.
The 1960s. I think he's
was Thomas
an E2 or an E4.
Had it been started around then, Thomas the Tank Engine? So I was going to say,
I think it started around 40s.
You'd think they'd save at least one, just to kind of paint him up and look like Thomas and go, this is the only one left of these.
Well, no, they just got rid of them all.
Can't be very useful.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Right, who's this? Who's next? So
Thumper.
Was he the dig?
He was the one who annoyed Boulder.
Oh.
He was the one who was just smashing into things. He didn't speak, didn't say anything.
The question is he Diesel? Is he a Diesel? Is he a Diesel thing?
Well, he's not really like a train. He's not.
I mean, if we are going Diesel, we should be putting Terrance in.
Terrance,
was he Diesel? Are we casting him as Diesel? Diesel powered?
Power. I don't know.
Are we going into that much detail?
I'm not going to go into that much detail.
So on the track, just anything on the track.
Yeah. So Thumper, he didn't say anything. I quite liked his design. He never showed up in another episode. He was in it for all of about 10 seconds.
I don't think we can go anywhere above. I think bad. Then I mean, if he didn't he didn't do anything really.
Yeah.
Apart from just make the boulder fall.
Yeah. But the Boulder, that and Toby in the Flood, but my Series 5 definitely the best, I think.
Yeah, well, apart from the little engine.
Yeah, I mean, you love little engines.
I do. I really like
them. So next up, we've got Toad.
Who I'm immediately thinking awesome.
Yeah, I like Toad.
I love Toad.
Busy going backwards is a fun one. I liked how he was like Oliver's butler.
Oh yeah, I like that. He was kind of his mentor, wasn't he? Like
he was like, "Should we do that, Mr. Oliver?"
What do you think, Mr. Oliver? He was like the one from Thunderbirds, whatever his name.
Yeah, we have one who would drive around.
Penelope.
Yeah, Miss Penelope. Yeah.
And what was? I can't remember his name now.
I cannot remember. Yeah. But yeah, he was like a little butler.
He was just
I liked him. I thought he was a well-defined character.
Parker or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So what would you give Toad?
I think awesome.
Let's put him in awesome.
I think he was a good...
Put him in awesome.
And you saw him.
Yeah. Again, coming up in another video, we did see the real-life Toad.
And I liked that they must know that he was Thomas related because he was on his own little bit of track that wasn't connected to the rest of the railway.
He was.
Just on his own little plinth.
Yeah, and we could all go up and have a look. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so, difficult one, Toby.
I never really felt much about Toby. I wouldn't say they're bad. I think that's very much another meh kind of. You
think
character.
another meh?
I liked the design. I liked the look because it was cause they were different.
Yeah, I mean, I like the episode Toby in the Flood. Obviously, that's one of my faves. But I just don't much care for the character of Toby.
No,
he was one of those ones that I can never really get chill with when I was little. Because I thought he was an old one. He was just an old man.
Yeah,
just some old bloke.
Just some old guy.
Just the kind of person you'd see in a pub on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, when you go down to the pub and just see a tram sitting at the bar, just having a pint. Yeah. Meh.
You'd put him in meh?
I think meh.
Yeah, I think I'd put him in... I'd put him in with Edward and...
Yeah, I don't think you could say that Henry was any better than Toby or any worse. Yeah. Right, final one.
Trevor. I like children. That's what you always used to say.
Was it?
Have you seen ones with Trevor yet?
Well, what episode? What series is it?
Series 2. You haven't seen a lot of series 2.
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of series 1 or series 2.
Yeah. Okay. So his main thing was he was going to get scrapped. Edward shows up. He goes to the vicarage and gets the vicar to buy him and does little tram rides around the vicarage for children. And he would always go, "I like children."
I like children. Oh yes, I like children.
Which is problematic now.
I feel like there's only one place we can put him then.
What? It's a bit problematic now, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think of the tier list?
I think it's fairly accurate.
Anything you disagree with?
I mean, I'm looking at Harold now and going, I would kind of put him in you, but apart from that, I really didn't like Harold.
You really didn't like him?
No. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know if there was that much I disliked about him to put him in you, but I just the remembering him is just annoying.
Yeah, he's always had a lazy voice. Like, hello, Jack.
Hello. Yes. Yeah, flight chocked away.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah,
but the others, I think we've done this pretty well. I noticed a lot of the good trains are green. Duck, Oliver, Peter, Sam. Yeah, all green.
And the other thing that I like is that no trains have made it into God. None of the train characters have made it into God.
Cool.
And Boulder is there.
Obviously. Boulder was
Scruffy, always going to get there,
And,
I think that's accurate. I think that's a good list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we're pretty spot on with that. Okay.
I'll take that.
Actually, can we maybe just delete this row? That's better. That's
perfect.
Yeah. Get rid of them all. Okay, wonderful. Lovely. Okay.
What we should now do is who is the best character? Who would you go out of those three and God? Who would you say is the one? I know what I'd go.
What do you mean? Out
of the God tier.
Yeah.
All three of those.
All three of them
which
put
is
together.
What is the top tier character?
So, I'm not picking the Fat Controller.
No. I'm going Boulder.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Although the thing is, I imagine Boulder and Scruffy fighting, and it would just be Boulder constantly killing Scruffy,
and
Scruffy just coming back.
Yeah.
So I don't know who would win. It would just be an endless battle.
So we're saying that it's Scruffy and Boulder are the top characters
things, in the Thomas universe.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
There you go.
That's our answer. Fuck the rest of them.